following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Dell in Texas. Hey, Dell, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, man?
My call. Great.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
I love your show. I just stumbled upon it probably, maybe a month ago.
And how'd you find us?
I found you on YouTube.
YouTube. That's a beautiful thing. Well, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us. Welcome to the Tiger family, man.
Wow.
I like it. Totally.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, a safe day. It's a TGIF, folks, kicking into the summer, too. What a beautiful thing that is. Don't make assumptions. Learn to ask questions. It's always better to ask questions than to make an assumption. Have the courage to ask questions until you're as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to the question, you won't have to make the assumption because you will know the truth. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 28, NASDAQ down 25, S&P's down 5.5. All three indices, folks, have rejected lower price once again. Bottom line, you're going to have lighter volume. Jobs numbers come in terrible, 38,000. Market tanks, comes all the way back, still wants to test its highs. Gold contract up $30, trading at $12.43 an ounce. Silver up 37 cents at $16.40. Gold and silver took off topside with conviction, wide price spread, accelerated volume. They both want to go after their highs. Platinum up 21 bucks, $980. Copper up 4.5 pennies at $2.11 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $48.76. Bonds, folks, went to the moon. Here we go. 10-year note up a full point, 130.30. 30-year bond up 1 point and 27 ticks, 166.16. Notes and bonds went topside, wide price spread, huge volume. Bottom line, folks, is that rates are going down regardless of what the Federal Reserve wants to do. And after those jobs numbers, it looks like they're going to do nothing. The intriguing part here in the 30-year bond. So check this out. A 30-year bond right now is trading at 2.75. So that's saying you're lending money to the government at 2.75%. Pretty amazing. King dollar. King dollar got crushed. King dollar down 1.5 pennies, 1,500 ticks, 94.04. King dollar's going after its August swing low of 91.88. We'll see whether that holds. The way this market is trading and the way the gold and silver equities are trading, it's saying that King dollar more than likely will go down to the 88 mark, which no doubt is going to send all these commodities topside in a huge way. Euro trading at $1.13, up 192 ticks. The yen crushed down. Well, the crushed for the yen means much stronger. That is down 2 at 106. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so we go over to the SPY. What you're going to see out here is this. SPY out here this morning, so the jobs numbers come out at 8:30. Bottom line, people are in shock, 38,000 jobs. You know, we'll see how the rest of it shakes out, but bottom line, market-wise, that's saying the Fed thinking they're going to go up on the rates, they're dreaming. So what does the SPY do? The SPY does 79,000 shares, 79 million shares, rejects lower price, has lighter volume. It was going into the 109 million shares. Bottom line, these highs still want to get tagged, which is pretty wild. So the high that we're talking about is $210.92. And I expect next week you're going to see it get tagged. We'll see whether it's going to take it out. We go over to the NDX 100, the 3Qs. Same setup inside the 3Qs. 3Qs rejected lower price out here. Went to 109.34. Had light volume. Only had 17 million shares. 17 million, folks. It was, coming into 24 million. The high that it's going after is $111.44. Right now, you're at $110.17. The small caps, the Russell 2000, had already taken out its April swing high. That swing high that we're talking about, that it had taken out, it was the April 27th swing high, $115.05. It went down to 115, had light volume, rejected price, going topside. IWM wants to go to 120. So we're at 116. Now let's go back to the S&P for a second, because I suspect what you're going to have is this. This is going to be just really a trader's paradise out here for the next, well, it's trader's paradise now, but it looks to me like it wants to launch the April high of 2111. Your next high out there is 2116, and the actual high is 2134.72. So the way that the S&P is set up right now, folks, it looks like it's going to do a small ABC up. We'll see whether it takes it out with volume. If it takes it out in volume, that says we're going to spike the high of May of last year. And, you know, we'll see whether that's it or not. You know, I suspect it's going to be, we'll find out. We'll find out when we get up there. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, folks, gold took off, huge volume, all of the above. We did 223,000 contracts. It's up 31 bucks. You're trading at 12.43. Gold's on its way up to the highs of 13.08, and you very well may have a very large ABC structure on the way up. The XAU, HUI, they also look like they're in ABC structures on the way up. We have the XAU is up 770 at 88.35. That price projection would be 104. The Gold Bugs Index, what you have with the Gold Bugs Index, that was up $21. You're at 224. That ABC structure would give you a 262 number. So you're talking about big numbers right across the board. Bonds. We went to the bond market. Okay, so the 10-year. 10-year out here today, talking about price spread and volume, all of the above. We did 1.5 million contracts. You know, big numbers. We closed at the high of the day. This is going to overtake the 131.07. That's the high in this right now. That's only 7 ticks away. And what you're going to have here, you're going to bust into new highs. If you're looking to mortgage, if you're looking for real estate, go get it, folks, because right now we're at 1.7, and I think we're going to see this 10-year come down to 1.6, 1.5, and it's free money. That's the bottom line. It's rates are going down, numbers are going up. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? King Dollar got crushed. So King Dollar down 1,500 ticks, 33,000 contracts. That was after trying to get to highs, and you talk about anemic. It tried to get to highs with 8,000 contracts last Wednesday. On Friday, it had tried to get to high with 17,000, and then Tuesday, when we come back, Tuesday, 17,000. You can see the correlation. The correlation's pretty intense. So what do we have? We have a high volume swing low at $91.88. Bottom line, it's going to go after it. And when you take King Dollar and we put King Dollar on a longer basis and we string these contracts together and we put a continuous contract, what you're going to see is this, is that King Dollar's been in a consolidation since January of 2015. The low of that is the 91.88. If we break 91.88, see ya, don't want to be ya, 88's coming at us. And the way these equities are trading, meaning ABC structures on the way up, I suspect 88 is coming at us. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock in option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow down 21, NASDAQ down 25, S&P's off 5.5. Let's go to Tom in Tampa. Hey, Tom, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
Doing great, man. Loving what the GLD's doing, man. I was looking at that volume on it last night. I about fell out of bed, man. I said, there's no way, man. The thing only went downtown with 3.8 million or something like that last night. Today, it did like close to 7 million in the first hour.
It did. And so Tom's talk. So the GLD, folks, is the ETF structure for gold. And what he's talking about, and this was no doubt, he's talking about anemic volume. Yesterday, this thing was, getting into the, trying to get into the slows, and you did 4.5 million versus your breakout area of 28 million versus the last few days of 8.6. And then, of course, today, bottom line, you go topside with real juice. Yeah.
Yeah, heck of a call on that dollar, too, Tom.
Thanks, man. So, hey, do you still have any options in the GLD?
Yeah, I do.
That's okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Now you got the Julys, right? Do you have the Julys? Where did you go out?
I've got them spread out. I've got some.
Good. Okay.
That 133. I love that 133 strike. Is the strike I like.
Okay, so what we have here, folks, is this inside the gold. I'm going to go. Well, I can stay with the GLD. It doesn't matter. Either GLD or the gold contract. We had a confirmed ABC structure on the way up in the gold contract. We had a confirmed ABC structure up on the GLD. And what ends up, happening, you get the pullback. Well, guess what? You still have a ABC structure on the way up. The volume comes in again, and we'll see if this is the beginning of the C to D of that ABC structure on the way up. Because what happens is this, folks. Your A to B of an ABC is a straight line move. And that A to B, it started right at the beginning of the year. That was January 14th. You went straight up, until March 7th. That's the A point. We've consolidated since March 7th, and we'll find out real quick, man. If we get follow through on Monday and you got volume coming in, man, this is the C to D of an ABC up, and it will be just as fast and will blow people's minds because the ABC structure, folks, inside the gold contract is 1428. And if I go over to that for a second and take a look at it, I'll show you something here. GCC1. So when we bring it back, what you're going to see is that the swing points that you're dealing with here, So the ABC structure is 1428. What you also has from August of 2013, that's the swing point, 1428. So that's always cool when you actually have a swing and the ABC structure or one-to-one structure gets up to that point. So I think we get some action, man. And, you know, the gold equities, folks, if you want to see ABC structures in action, go take a look at Anico Eagle. I mean, Anico Eagle, you talk about blowing away a B point out here today. Anico Eagle's up $4.70, almost 10%. Takes the B point out. The B point was $48.47. It had 3 million shares. We did 3.5 million. And what that sets up, this is going to also run, and this has been a runner anyway, but bottom line, this is going to run up to its next swing point, which is $57.35, which is the November 2012 high. So we get free money, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I thought that caller had a great idea this morning about Tommy teaching maybe one of those Nadex courses down the road, man. He is good with that stuff.
He's great with it. Yeah, I agree. We'll I'm sure he'll think that through. But there's no doubt, man. I know.
Yeah, that Go report's awesome, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Tom, you have a great weekend. Catch those Penguins tonight, huh?
I'm sorry, what?
You going to watch that Penguins game tonight?
I am. It's a beautiful thing. Cooking, brother.
Right.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to the silver. So what happened, folks, of course, is that all the metals, well, not just the metals, commodities in general, caught a bid. We needed the bid in silver in a big way, and we got it. Silver was up. We had 56,000 contracts traded. Silver is now inside the higher range. The higher range started in silver at $16.22. So gold is still much stronger. There's no doubt about that. Bottom line, though, you're in it. And what this says on a technical basis is that silver's going up to the $18.06. And, you know, we'll see whether we get another ABC structure on the way up. I mean, it's the setups are out there. And it no doubt has everything to do with the Federal Reserve not being able to move. The commodities in general, so here's some of the numbers in the commodities. Sugar went up 3.7%, coffee 3.2%, gold 2.6%, silver 2.3%, wheat 2.2%, copper 2%, lean hogs 2%, cotton 1.8%, orange juice 0.9. The equities, the commodities that went down, you had unleaded gasoline down 1.4%. Diesel was down 1.1%. Crude was off 0.9. Nothing heavy there, right across the board. What we are going to see out here, I suspect what we're going to see is that you're going to see follow-through inside this bond market. So let's bring up the continuous contract in the 30-year. When you see this is just amazing. So the 30-year, folks, right now, there's 32 ticks inside 1 point in the bond market. The 30-year went up 1 full point today and 31 ticks. We closed at 168.01, and I believe that's an all-time close. No, it's not, because we closed at 168.11 on the 11th of February. So that is the all-time close right now. So we're not there yet. Now watch. When I bring this back and you put this on a continuous contract, what you're going to see is that, you know, it's amazing, actually, because you can make the case. This would be pretty sick. 127. We've been through this before. 166. So you got 40 bucks. You can make the case that we're going to be on an ABC structure in the way up to 187, and we're at 168. That's pretty intense, folks. That's, you know, when you look at these rates, and this, you know, this actually, it goes back to the world rates. It goes back to our rates. Our rates are still so much higher than the world's. But right now, as of the close, our 10 years at 1.7. That looks like it's going down to 1.5. That, you have the United Kingdom's at 1.2. Now watch this. France is at 0.4%. Germany is almost going negative on a 10-year rate. Negative. Italy is at 1.3. Spain is at 1.4. Watch this. I'm going to put the 5-year rates up, and this is like, they're all, in Europe, they're going negative. So we're at 1.2. You give someone, well, you give the government money for 5 years, they're going to give you 1.2%. If you're in France, you're going to have to give them 0.2%. If you're in Germany, you're going to have to give them 0.4%. If you're in Switzerland, it's 0.8. It's almost 0.9. It's insane. Okay? Oh, hey, listen, it's all relative. Now, let's go to the 30-year rates. You take a look at the 30-year. This is still so inexpensive, it's unbelievable. Our 30 years at 2.5 right now. In France, it's 1.3, 30 years. In Germany, it's 0.7%. You can see the writing on the wall here, folks, okay? Percentage-wise, our rates are still high. What is that saying? Helicopter money, free money, it's all out there. That's going to put the commodities, hard assets are going to continue to go higher, folks. You stay right there. We'll come right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow finish down 14, NASDAQ off 24, S&P's down 4.5. Don't forget, folks, at TFNN, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we start live programming 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. Tuesday, Thursday, 7 o'clock in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. All that programming you can get right on your cell phone. If you haven't checked it out on your cell phone yet, please do, folks. It just is awesome. Coverage, HD, quality video. So the way you do that, you go to TFNN, you hit Tiger TV, and you're going to get HD quality audio as well as video. We come over and we take a look at this market right now. What you're going to see, I suspect, if we go into the Dow Industrials, we take a look at the Dow. what you have out here is that the Dow right now is trading down 14. You're at 17,824. Bottom line is that we got down to 17,689 today. It rejected lower price. It's hanging at the highs. This thing is just sitting up here, just ready to get up and over the highs from last week, and we'll see how they attack the highs from April. You know, the setups are all over the place here too, by the way. And is it a wild market? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We go take a look at the NDX 100. We'll do the NQs. We'll go through the futures market. We take a look at the futures market here. What you're going to see is that the NASDAQ futures today got down to a price point of 44.78, rejected lower price. We're at 45.14 right now, and as the S&P and the NASDAQ, they're both set up that they could be a potential small ABC up. Now, the small ABC up will blow away the highs of April inside the NASDAQ, because you have the A point on this is 42.80. Your B point is 45.37. So that'll just rip that baby apart because we're right next to it. It would then, basically go after its next swing high. So if we take a look at the three Qs, and I'll do the correlation of the three Qs because I know many of you, I know everyone has the three Qs versus the futures. The three Qs are trading at $110.20. The A point on that is 104. The B point is 106. 110 rather. It's a 6-point ABC, potential ABC. That'll bring you up to 115. The 115 area is all the way over to yes, she is, okay. That's the highs of December of 2015. Maybe that's the highs too. Let me pull this back. Yeah, this is going for the highs. We're going for the highs. Yep. So check this out. We're going for the highs, folks. So hey, we've been in this consolidation since November of 2014, but we're going for the highs. And the real question is going to be, can you take them out with conviction? My take is that this is a patience game. Keep your hands in your pocket, and I don't see it, but guess what? We'll find out when we get up there. The Russell 2000, yes, there's a question in the den. Do I think it's going to go higher? Yeah, I think it's going to go definitely higher, and this is why. So let's put this. We'll put this on a weekly now, and what you're going to see is that we're going to have volume. The Russell right now, when you're looking at this chart, the weekly volume's not there because the market's not even closed yet, okay? But what you're going to see is that you took out the 1156, and the real kick is going to be is that if we took this out with volume, it's going to be insane, because then you can make the point that it's an ABC structure on the way up, which would be amazing, because your A point on this is 943, which was the low that was generated in February. Your B point is 1156. So you're talking real bread here. So it's a 213.8 A to B, and 1085 is your C, which is going to give you a 1298. And if we take a look at 1298, this is wild. So check this out, man. 1298, let me bring this back a little bit more. It looks like 1296 is the high. 1295 is the high. So we're going to the highs. Now, as I just brought this up too, folks, right? This is pretty cool. So June of last year, that is a high volume high inside the small caps. And that very well, all these indices are going to have to catch up with each other in order for this market to turn. And more than likely, it's looking like maybe the small caps will be the last laggard, because the small caps definitely came down the most. The small caps had gone from 1295 last June down to 943. But it looks like it's going to make it all the way back up. And on a fundamental basis, that would totally make sense. The reason being is that the commodity stocks, many of the commodity stocks are small caps, because the commodity sector got smoked so badly. You know, that's how that also shakes out. Let's go over to the financials, the XLF, because the reality inside the financials is that lower rates do not help banks. If we take a look at the XLF, what you have out here is this. Now, you came down, and this is what the difference is. In the XLF, you came down with 54 million shares. Now, it's rejected lower price, so it does want higher price right now, but that's also telling you that the XLF, that the sellers inside the XLF, and the XLF, I suspect will go higher, but it'll be the first one to actually fall apart too. If we go take a look at the XLE, what you have inside the XLE is that the XLE had a sideways move today, had light volume. You've done 9.2 million shares. We put this on a weekly basis, and what you're going to see is that the XLE is going to have a hard time getting up and over the 68 area. 68 to 71 in the XLE is a real problem. You know, so if we look at oil, and what you're going to see here is that the oil market right now is definitely stable at this $50 area. That being said, what you also have, let's see, let me get this up in front of us. So we're dealing with let's see, what contract we're on right now. We are on crude oil. Okay, so we're dealing with the July contract. We're 48.77. And this contract here, you know, still looks like it wants to spike the $50 area, but it's tired. That's kind of how this is laying out. If we go take a look at the ExxonMobil right now, yeah, this is setting up a little ABC structure on the way down. So what you have at ExxonMobil is this. ExxonMobil had a great run. Last 5 months, it went from 71 to 90. You came down on volume yesterday. You came down on volume Tuesday. You're going up on volume sideways today with light volume. It's setting up a little ABC structure on the way down. So it looks to me that even with short-term rates not going down versus going up and free money out here, that the oil market more than likely is peaking out, you know. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. We had McDonald's up 34, Coca-Cola was up 24, Citigroup was down $1.40. We had Hewlett Packard up down 9, Amazon was off 296. We're going to right back.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com. Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. We get the Dow right now down 7, Nasdaq's down 24, S&Ps are off 4. That Dow wants to get positive coming into the close. It's going to be pretty wild. Let's go to Mike in Toronto. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Yeah, hi. Thanks for taking my call. I want to look at the biotechs, IBB.
Let's take a look. So you got the IBB. The IBB is the iShares of the Nasdaq Biotech Index. The low out here in the IBB for the past year is $240. The high is $400. Okay, so now do you own this? Are we looking to buy it? What are we doing?
No, we got a conference next week. It's the Super Bowl of biotech conferences.
Okay.
And I'm just curious, you're mentioning 115 on the Qs. I mean, obviously they're going to need the IBB to participate in order to achieve that target, huh?
Yes, no doubt. And the same with the composite. So inside the IBB, folks, okay, what you have is that, you have these are the large biotechs. And, when you're talking about a structure, Biogen, Amgen, Celgene, Regeneron, Gilead, I mean, these are monster companies. And, yeah, it looks like, this can go right after the B point, Mike. This might be, if this launches the 289 with volume, then that's going to be a big number, man.
To what's the level? What's the upside?
The upside would be, take the bottom. So what happens is this. So when you're measuring this, folks, okay, it's been in a consolidation at lows since January of this year. The first time up in April, it had good volume, which is 287. Then you take the bottom of the consolidation, which is 240, so you get $47, and you add $47 to the 287, so it's at 327. And 327 is, where it came down with volume. So let me just put this on a monthly for a second. And this would be a counter-trend bounce. This, when you look at this on a monthly, this is still in trouble. But, guess what? This thing is down from 400. I think it's down.
Your A point is 240. Your B point is 287. And where's the C?
I didn't know. It's not an ABC up. Okay. So watch. This is different. So the reason it's not an ABC up is this, is that, no, it could be an ABC up. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying there. I took this, in a consolidation, what you can do is this. When you have a consolidation long like this, right, you just take the top of the consolidation, take the bottom, you add those points onto the top, okay?
Okay, so it's a parallel, okay.
Okay, so now let's do the ABC, though. If it's an ABC, and you'll know Monday or Tuesday if it gets over $286 and it has volume of more than 1.7 million. Your A point on this is 248.90, which is the low that was generated on the 12th of May. I gotta write this down as I'm doing. 240, 248.90. Your B point is 286.
Okay.
So you get, 37 points. Your C point is the low of today, which is 77.14. Yeah, that's 314, doing it that way.
314. Okay, and then calendar-wise, there's a Yellen Fest during the month of June 5th. June 6th, she testifies, the 15th, and I believe the 21st. Then you got Brexit on the 23rd, and then sure enough, you've got end of quarter window dressing. So I guess your bear suit's going to be after the 4th of July, huh?
It's close. That's what it looks like, man. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, calendar-wise.
No, calendar. You're right. No, you're right. What ends up happening, folks, is that there's no doubt. I think we're going to have some follow-through with this next week, and I don't think anyone's going to. What is going to happen here, folks, is that the Janet Yellens of the world are not going to, be paid attention to, because this take right here is gonna it's gonna put some hurt inside the Fed. They've been out there yapping, and it wasn't just her. You had 3 or 4 of the governors out there, just yapping. We're going to go up on rates, and the common sense scene of it was just because of world rates. It's like, hold it, man. How are they going to do this? Never mind that the jobs number came in like this, and. It's ironic about this, folks, is that you have plenty of people that never believed the jobs number, and now the jobs number came in bad, and, you have the conspiracy people that always say, they always make a good jobs number, So now I don't know what the conspiracy people are going to say, because if they always make a good jobs number, this is the worst thing that could have happened to the Democrats, okay?
Yeah, speaking of the Democrats, when is that Democratic convention?
It's sometime this summer. Yeah, I don't know.
August, okay.
Yeah.
So say Hillary doesn't get nominated. How would that affect the biotechs?
I don't know, and I don't care really. To me, the politics don't run the market. They don't even.
They do, because the market always tries to factor in who's going to be the next president.
I grew up in Boston, okay, and a large city. Politicians always like to take credit for everything, okay? The United States of America, it's an immigrant nation.
Okay.
The only people that were here at the very beginning were American Indians, okay? And it's the people that make it and break it, The politicians always want politicians do nothing, okay? All they do is basically, get things real muddled, get people in fear.
Last question is this. So this entire nasty short squeeze we've been having in the S&P over the last few days here, and you're projecting a new high or a test of the retest of a previous high. You don't think that's the market signaling Donald Trump being the next president?
Donald Trump, that racist? Are you kidding me? Donald Trump is not going to get elected. Okay, that's my take on it. Donald Trump, okay, is like insane, okay? He definitely feeds on fear, okay? He's full of it. He's the only guy that had his bankrupt 3 gambling, casinos. It's like, oh, really? And the way he bankrupted them, by the way, folks, was that he took the money out through management companies, okay? Donald Trump, listen, my problem is that I would really like to have someone else, but Donald Trump, I think, is going to get croaked. Okay, I absolutely do, because he's insane. He says that he likes veterans. Well, guess what? He had 4 deferments. Okay, during the Vietnam War. Okay, they're all full of it, man. I got to stop. I know. I'll get back to the marketplace. Okay, but bottom line is that it's not going to happen. It's not.
Okay.
He's dreaming. Okay, it's not going to happen.
Okay, so the bear suit will be after the 4th of July.
The bear suit.
You'll be wearing it, huh?
The bear. I got. It's so funny. I don't know if you heard it this morning. Okay, but this morning, Kim from Denver called, right? And he was talking about the conversation that you and I had, and that you really thought, I don't know if you're joking with me or not, that I says, I really had a bear suit. It was a funny conversation anyway, man.
Right. So you're getting one, right?
Oh, listen, man, I have one, and my bear suit has never been hanging in that closet for so long, man. It's really wild, man.
Okay, but you are going to put it on the air. You're going to wear one on the air. You're not scared.
I will wear one on the air for you. Absolutely, man.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow Industrials down 20, NASDAQ off 26, S&P's off 5.5. We're going to be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down 16. You get the NASDAQ off 24. S&Ps are down 4.5. If we take a look at the volume and see where we're going to be coming in, the NYSE, folks, is we're at 694 right now. You get 6 minutes coming into the close. I suspect that's going to probably come in about 800 million. So that's going to be light volume, rejection of lower price. On the composite, you're at 1.5 billion. That's going to come in about 1.7. If we do look at this composite right now, the NASDAQ composite you're going to see the composite is also set up for a ABC structure on the way up. It's going to be wild, next week to see whether it actually does take it out with volume. Because on the composite, the A point is 46.78. Your B point out here is 49.71. So you're dealing with, you're dealing with almost 300 points, 293 to be exact, and 909, 5,200. So let me look, yeah. So if we bring this back, yeah, this is wild. We're going for these highs. We're going for the highs of July of last year. So the way this is set up right now, this is where this is going to get really deviant, folks, because what we've had is this. Thus far, in the NASDAQ composite and the S&Ps, you've had 3 lower highs and two lower lows. That is the definition of a downtrend. And at those lower lows, you have big volume. that being said, guess what? This looks like it's going to take this B point out. It looks like it's going to go after the high, and then we're going to have a spike of the high, and we'll see whether that's it or it wants to go higher. You know, I suspect. Now, the cool thing is this. If you have my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, you know you know a lot of different things, but what happens is this. When you have an ABC structure on the way up, you do something different after that. So the cool thing here is that you can let the whole baby go all the way up ABC structure. You can basically sell it up there. You're going to get a pullback probability-wise anyway, and then you look in that pullback and you say, okay, do I have volume or not volume? So either way, we're going to have some great trading markets. There's no doubt about that. As we do come into the closeout here, all the tigers inside the den, they're talking about the gold and silver stocks, and there's no doubt. These gold stocks are running in an incredible way. You know, they caught people on the wrong side of this gold market, folks. You have the XAU up right now, $8.56. That's trading at $89.20, and more than likely we've got a monster ABC structure on the way up. That monster ABC on the XAU would bring you up to $104. Right now we're at 89. Inside the Gold Bugs Index, what you have is this. Gold Bugs Index right now is up $21. You're at 224. That ABC structure up would bring you into the 262 area. And it also looks like that the gold contract itself is in a confirmed ABC up. And that contract right now is trading at $12.43. The price projection on that is $14.28. So you're talking about some real numbers out here. And guess what? That's on the technical basis. On the fundamental basis, it's setting up that if we take a look at the Fed Fund futures, now it went down to only a 4% chance that the rates would go up in June 15th. July, which was over 53% this morning, is down to 27%. September is now down to 21%. December is at 58%. And next January is at 61%. Bottom line, they can yap all they want, folks. Rates are going down. Always remember, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside you, folks. Have a blast with it. Have a great weekend, safe weekend. Look forward to speaking to you right back here Monday morning, 8 o'clock.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.